I played at the University of North Florida, which is actually in our conference. After there, I went overseas and actually played a little bit in Finland and Slovakia. I went to grad school at Virginia Commonwealth University, which is known as FGCU, and I was a strength and conditioning graduate assistant there. Once I finished there, I didn't feel like I was ready for, so to say, to be a head strength coach. So I took an internship at University of Central Florida, and I kind of went backwards, so to say, but I do believe in sometimes you have to take a couple steps backwards to take a big leap ahead. And that's kind of what I did. I went to go be an intern at UCF. I worked with every sport besides football. And not just learning how to train different sports, also learn how to train males and females, the difference, how to approach females, how to approach males. Sometimes not all the same, everybody works differently. But when I left UCF, I moved to Toronto, and I was Kyle Lowry's personal strength coach. Traveled wherever he went. We spent almost every day together. Once I did a year in Toronto, I kind of had an idea of what I really, really wanted to do, and that's help kids. The NBA was great, being with him. He's one of my best friends now, but there's only so much I can do. I know that we can train, we can work hard, but when it comes to a mentoring and it comes to being a big brother, when it comes to things like that, I couldn't really fulfill what I really wanted to do. And that kind of led me to come to Florida Gulf Coast.
He's not somebody who just focuses on the strength and conditioning portion of it, but he focuses on helping you become a better man. And he'll talk to us after the workout just to make sure that we understand that growing as a person, as well as growing on the court, will better you later on in life.
Basketball is a very, very small portion of life, and a lot of student athletes don't understand that. They look at their sport and they think it's the whole world. And what happens is when these kids usually graduate, all of a sudden they walk into the real world, it's a culture shock. And they don't understand how difficult the real world is. And it should be difficult. You have to be able to overcome adversity and things like that. So what I try to do is my training, I make it hard, but I try to help them understand that this is how life is. If you walk into this weight room and you don't give 100%, when you walk into the real world, you're not gonna get what you want out of it.
When somebody practices what they preach, it's easy to listen to them, easy to learn them. Travis is here at 5 a.m., 4:30 every morning, getting a workout in. Then we have breakfast, then he has the girls, then he has us again, then he has our practice, and after all that, he gets another workout in. So just when you see somebody working, you respect them, and he pushes us to the limits. He approaches it, hey, do this, now you can do more, you can do more, you can do more.
Not often you get to have a strength and conditioning coach. He used to be with an NBA player, with an All-Star, so obviously he knows what he's doing, and the only thing I can do is just listen because I know he's telling me all the right things.
I've been to places that I never thought I would be. At 25, like I said, I was Kyle Lowry's personal trainer. He's a 5-time NBA All-Star, and that was my dream at the time. And I did whatever I possibly could do to get to that point. I remember when I was a graduate assistant at VCU, I wrote probably almost every strength and conditioning coach in the country, just asking how they do certain things. I probably wrote over 100 letters or emails. Yes, I didn't get over 100 letters and responses. But you get 2, you get 3, you get 5. That's better than where you left off at. And I just believe hard work, dedication, putting yourself in the right situations will get you to where you want to get to. I don't know if there's a specific moment, but a person that I can think of is Caleb Catto. I think he understands the process. When Caleb first got here, I don't know how much he weighed, but if he went sideways, he'd probably go missing. But now he's gained some weight, but he understands it's an every single day process. And Alyssa Blair comes to mind as well. Obviously, she earned a scholarship at 6:30 a.m. She's in the gym shooting, and she was doing this as a walk-on. When you plant seeds in the ground and you water it, you let some sunlight hit it and nobody's watching and things like that, all of a sudden now you have this big, giant, beautiful, colorful tree. So those two athletes make me understand that what I'm doing is exactly what I want to do. I never feel like I'm going to work. I feel like every day I'm going to complete a mission to help kids, to help athletes, to help coaches, whatever it may be.